Sorry fellas, couldn't wait, cracked the can. I've also taken the foam off the camera because there's no real wind down here, so you've got the full sound now. All the microphones are now that looks like someone's been walking down there. Whether it was the case, yeah. It looks like someone's already been here from this side, I would think. They've either walked across this way or gone that way. So, yeah. Why would someone... Oh, yes, I can see the heads of the swamp vegetation down there. So, I know, it may be a case of going along here and up there, along there, sort of thing. So, I think we may end up running the cards out or something and having to come back another time. But we'll give it a go. I'm sure you want to be with me on the journey on the hunt, because you never know. I mean, if we found a tridentata, it'll be the biggest thing in Australian CPs for the next decade, I reckon. Be known as the fuck you Sundew. Who are we going to name it after? Who's the biggest bastard in Australian CPs? Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. Get a bit of a... Going up high, you get a bit of a... Yeah, not so, that's where that colitis. So we were basically there last time. We came down, we ended up over there. So close, yet so far. We'd actually basically come around and avoided that bit over there. Okay, yes, it looks like someone's been here, or something's been here. Maybe after I was down here, someone else has come back looking already. They already know it's a dead loss, probably laughing their heads off when these clips go up on YouTube. Ah, we tried it the other week and there was nothing there. Yeah. So is it a case of going down there, across there, around there? I don't think there's much blackberry here, so I doubt it would have been Donny, because as soon as Donny sees blackberry, he goes ballistic, and he just sort of gives up, you know. He says, "Oh, that's it. It's a contaminated site." Blah blah blah. High botanical morals, I think. I'll put it down. Well, I don't think you want to say Donny always made the effort. I go round at his place and you see the number of pots he churned out over the weekend or a couple of nights before. You know, like hundreds of pots. I don't know, man, he must have been working from midnight to about 4 o'clock in the morning or something, you know, just churning out these little pots. And you turn up and there'll be like 400 of them sitting there, all the medium made up in the pots with the plants in them. He was a real human workhorse, Donny was. He certainly knew how to plug things out. Don't ever call Donny a lazy person. Believe me, I've seen him. I don't know how he did it, whether he was working from bloody midnight to dawn or from dawn to dusk or something. But when he's got his blinkers on and got his nose down doing something, God, he could churn out the stuff. It's amazing. He could do hundreds and hundreds of these little pots. And you've seen them. You've seen those milk bottles. That's just a taste of what he could do. I don't think I really captured on film on the VH, because you know I was, those little 45-minute micro cassettes. You know, an SD card costs about $15 today. Those little micro cassettes were the same price as a DVD, not a DVD. What do you got? A VHS cassette back then. So those little mini cassettes were the same price, basically $30. So, you know, for the price of $30, I could have 90 minutes of current today's quality filming, whereas back then I had half again the resolution and only half the time for twice the price, sort of thing. So yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just go to the bracken fellas, straight down there to that swamp vegetation, the tree up there, along there, and just see what we see, and then maybe just go straight up to the path there, back to the car, I think, and call it a day if I can't see anything, or don't get an inkling. Knowing how luck, will probably come across the bloody glintage or something, find out what it really is all about. some bloody waterfall or something. Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I can see myself. Blackberry prickles all the way through my bloody clothes. Oh well, do it once, never have to bloody fucking do it again. I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's what it's going to be, fellas. Whoa. Whoa. Ow. Yes, Rossi, I really do like banana. Haven't you worked that out? Why do I like banana? Because it was the first serpentine responsive plant other than Dionaea that I came. It was the first sundew, serpentine responsive sundew. So you know, it fitted into, you know, Darwin having his bloody talking about having a lump, you know, root sent to him in a lump of thing and growing to 80 centimetres tall in bloody England. Again, a bit like that story of some woman in the southeast sending this lump of soil to one of our members in our society, and I walked in this bloody greenhouse and I swear to God, this thing had a physical presence in his greenhouse. You walked in there, it was like there was a person in the greenhouse. It was sitting on the bench, but the fronds, if you want to call them fronds, the hands were the size of your hand. Well, that's sort of on the hand size, palm size, going up to the roof of this bloody greenhouse. It was like having someone sitting there behind you while you're trying to do the photographs. It was like having bloody someone on you bloody breathing down your neck sort of thing, you know. And that was just from a lump of natural soil, basically. So can you imagine what you can do when you've worked out how they really grow, sort of thing, you know? You've got the right soil, you've got it in the right conditions, you tweaked all the variables, you know. I would say you could easily get at least a third more in height, you know. Go from 80 to 120 centimetres easily. Maybe you could get it up to 160 centimetres, I don't know. It certainly was one of those giant forms. Yeah, so... And the bloke wouldn't let me photograph it all. All I had to do was that bloody ruler, that little silver ruler thing with the grading. That's all I could do was measure down at the stipulate bud. It was 6 millimeters at stipulate bud. So that's accurate by that little silver ruler. So assuming that bloody silver ruler is, you know, accurate, you know, been made by a reputable company, that measurement, and they were very oval, you know, rounded on either side, you know, so they were thick and flat and rounded on either side, and they were 6 millimeters in width, basically, at stipulate base. So that was 6 millimeters was enough to support those big long petioles with those big hand things up towards the roof of his greenhouse, sort of thing.